die wukum emfa woni wo ha obi amane bi hwe nyame wo wa ma wankwa amane bi mu a unya dance ni o no test no testimony eya no what test ye de ahwe enti see a refuse and opay so obi so say what an application go to move for our refuse no and no creating any lawyer be kan wasam see a refuse don't worry mpacho wate men worry kra enti anopay me pacho frɛ obi ne ka kire obi say abonus kimpe atena se ya tena se mande anopay de ne abinel solicitors and ababa twetwem komo lawyer mu ya santo lawyer mu pabene aha de wo immigration and legal advice undiluted Vivian undiluted immigration and legal advice dia a bonus campaign na treaty so pe aha said yes na etie ne baas ana be kano edrudu ada ye ne abenel solicitors lawyer mu ya santo a lawyer mu okuku dem ene ebedi komo pa e dia fa eye Ghana marriage certificate ene se ne sese no ye reject e wo kromi ha ye marriage certificate no me pacho ansa ne be koso ne ebedi komo afa mo a moma magina moma so e kwaje nkrata me ba mistakes ya a fitting Saturday a Friday me a program bisine me pa chocholo ye me number lo ye me number ye 077 chiro Abinel Substance because me start to make kasa e bia na onya number no mentimi afama e ye 077 87 32 7985 e ye 077 87 327985. Another number for Abinel solicitors is 07824 705353. 07824 705353. Abinel solicitors loyemi number. Mami frepoma odo meba ye me do papa ye mami frepoma kota cheke mi bre me na cheke na na kankan ewurade mami frepoma na te say me gidi say radiadom oho eye me pacho mo fa lawyer emi mra na obi biara emra so me din the abonance campaign. I'm not a lawyer but I have a knowledge about law. Ghana for obi biara wuti mi team na tie me wo baso like it and share ma mo show TikTok mo like it wo show Facebook pa pacho share lawyer mi so din komo to di komo wi ana mo de naba wo share me enso so e wo YouTube pa pacho share wo share wo TikTok a share wo ba wo nhye me video da mensa ye me pa wo chore ye nua no mo Ghana for ebinom maso odin se kuromi ha ho enwoma wo mo de be kuromi ha no ebe ye kakra no omo be ka kire ye se wo kromi ha eye wo right munyi lawyer me free so onye ready mo wo kromi ha ye nyina ye nim se awo ma mo show TikTok dey that on TikTok he ma mo show wo we ni so TikTok no mon tap na mon true good life ye nyina ye nim se kromi ha awo wo na se wo ba ne won krata wo maami ana papa no eye wo right. So what say my own grata? You will right. So what say? Wujina will basso na what didn't grata. So what mammy and now papa no say wo lawyer me was me your co-host no may all say who be requesting me na my one ask me say wo what you will right say wo be jina will basso na what didn't grata. British passport is not a right. British passport is a privilege to get it. Ekromi ha omon krata akoko no enye nse. If they decided so omon fan krata ne mawa, untimi nyomo foko. Untimi for omon ko any high court, untimi for omon ko judicial review or whatever administrative review, you can't. Eye wo mono pe, they will choose se omo de bema and omo fama. Eye privilege, eye akwanya. Ba wu jina wo baso agen krata dia. Lawyer me, Pacho, why you ready and found ra? Lawyer me, Pacho, why you ready and found ra? Okay, mo fanembra. Ya kwenya se wo say British passport ujia ye akwenya ye de bema. Ena ujina wo baso na wo kura Ghana passport to dia ye nse mra. Se wo kromi aye fama. E free ye lawyer e free adami ye program. Me da me ya kwenti o musem ebesi kosia da ene ne ya eni passes omo from se ma bana Magic British passport amame ba. TikTok for montro and it no e was so. Loyemi, se de be mudia me you afiri so pacho. Mayo.
Masipa.
De be mudia me you afiri so. Ma bana ma Saturday Friday we program e rabaya o mrefre o se ma bana. Magic British book amame ba. Na me kwa kogina so dia kwa kwaje me nkrata me koye no. Nkrata na kodem. The offer Saturday ni dear, or sitting crap and a coye 4 months in year, and if you can see move on the visa any document, nothing. Do a mode buy and say you refuse to application. No lawyer and about British passport, or no ma mini could deny the banner so the apart with GB. Or the coye no 5 months in year no. If you can see move on the busa photo, if you can see move on the busa nothing. Omo de buy almost a refuse no in what grounds are wo magina so refuse ma men ni say wo ba no wo betimi de na ko Ghana osa akura ni so akura no wo just 9 months fa ne ko Ghana na wo kokko he no enye san so akura ne papa ye British papa ne ni akura no na wo de ye deport fa ko Ghana ye do ko Ghana wo betimi nya adwuma wo ba ye na get any mistake our ye say nipa 5 miss nipa 6 can ho na no pa the same mistake na ni na so lawyer say wo minimum say Ghana minimum so bibi lawyer make catch you by whether you understand or not to understand it Google AI also no wati lawyer say wo Ghana na say ye kwa ye do ko akoye awoda krata lawyer woni ma woda krata
Yes.
Woni ma woda krata aha ye de wo kwa akoye awoda krata e dia mawo papa wo no edin e na ye wo say name ne boa
Yes.
o papa din e na ye wo say name ba lawyer say die bi mo ye ne say wo wo a ono ne mpana na wone no ebia ne former boyfriend bi loyemi wa hwe manimu a ene no be kopa o oh wa de kwenti America say why you be distracted TV ne so no lawyer America say show TikTok no TikTok of its own ba wo be TV ne so a we are streaming our 3 platforms.
That's right. Yeah.
Enti no so wo attention en kwa ko di TikTok ne so a wa sa adwuma no se se am aha afa na wa hwe n'anim me ne wo ka say no TikTok wa na me hu so wo hwe me ba me hwe TV ne so wo camera ni mu a wa ni da ha wa chia wo hu say that means wa chia wo hu he TikTok no okay lawyer wo a na say wo kwa ko to obani din
Yeah.
Awoda krata no eye wo papa edin ena ye sani o papa ye nyina ye me se me papa din ena so me din so me ware ye ena se ye me pa ye me choice me yi me papa din afiri me so edi me kunu din aba re hye so ba wo ware ye dia eye wo papa din ena wo so eso din so lawyer enkofo ma fra me ni pensia ni nyina no awo mu gina wo mu ba eso di age nkrata wo mu ba no e papa na ye British na ye British ana say ba eyi memenda ne de wo no be ma ne na ekogina kura ne so di age bi ana say lawyer e wo se papa ni din na so omudin ne so no e ma no omo ex boyfriend me kan say no matiase omo empenada da omo ex boyfriend edin ena ye say name na nipa na British edin na wo say ye father's name no papa na wono ko din krata ama ne ba no lawyer what you say wono ni din aba be ye middle name na wono ni din ni kura no enye papa na wono kura British passport no ne say name na middle name e bia papa ni first name papa ni dia bia Gordon Skin Paint Gordon no na your first name skin pain no and the ye papa no name no no de papa no fie din Gordon no aba be she middle now no ni pena ni ex-boyfriend no Matiase ex-boyfriend Matiase aha ni ex-boyfriend no edi aba be ye surname ba papa na okra British passport no wono na assign as a father side but ni din surname no ensha akora ni birth certificate so ni first name Gordon and the she akora ni middle name entie bi akora ni di Kofi Godwin papa anko won krata ayi o maame boyfriend ebia Kofi Gordon no Gordon ni the British passport papa na onu ai eje wa sign birth certificate na ma akora no onu ni fie di Gordon no e na aba be she middle na akora no aya wo no ne maame mpena dada ne kana ne maame mpena dada amonti afi ne maame mpena dada edin na aba be she first name aba be she surname enti sadie we no wo de ko na case worker me kwa na me case worker me refuse because papa na wasan ma akora no ali di wo birth certificate ni so no and then na papa no a first name and a middle na o papa foforo edin and a surname enti obviously no so say you refuse mo lawyer wa ha ye jama ye bebusa ne say eno de doesn't matter now se papa na onu krankrata na wogia ma akra no se mo register na you don't need papa ni din ewo akra ni din nim na emom o sign father side ne nko a eno nko a ye enough na se no nko a ye enough dia ene mo a ye refuse mu ina ne mu wi a mu lawyer mi obeboa mo so you don't need papa ni din wa akra ni din no na emom papa ne sign ne wo father side no feel say your friend papa so me na me dania fra ne nko ade ye dia eye okay lawyer mi ana pay ye ma wache ye ma waju ye mo ha ye mo akaba e de ba bona skin pain active TV so me patcho na ho se say last week ye dini no aye program enti ya feel pa me patcho chia dofo ne atiefo chiadofo ene etiefo na yenkwa ne dwumadi so
yo me chia odofo ne etiefo ni nya o mo hwe me anapai as you all know Abinel Solicitors based in the heart of East London Stratford and Maimo you specialize in immigration family any housing and so Samuhia Bibia immigration I so contacting at Abinel Solicitors. Maybe doing the lawyer Amy and thank you so much. So my logging in into ene you be discussing so many interesting topical points. Sebe uwo and what's that information now? What they bow who buy ebeboa we young kubi into ene so who tear. Making sure say we follow, making sure say we share, making sure say we like it. Sister, that's it. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yo. Me pacho mama me kasa. Okay. Yo yeda lawyer Amy ase Abinel Solicitors on na ani atwetwe komo no. Lawyer Amy en number ebiemu na make kan me pacho tro. 077 me pacho tro. 07787327985. Another number 077 24705353. Yo. Lawyer Amy ye patron or any update any update yenko enkomo no eso update say bia a year 10-year route here 50 years 20 years indefinite leave to remain what who be now and someone say elbow boba budu you know what be now and I want TBB yenko a year certificate so.
Okay, just before say you have a certificate, you say you have the earned settlement in Hunsem Kakra. A bit to me, Fred, a success, earned settlements, no. Ever affected in any way, now or more 5-year partner route, so or more worry British knee, or more worry be or kita indefinite leave to remain or settled status. no, so it's a behana also end settlement the answer to that is yes. Certain parts of the end settlement are certain parts of it, the features be what to me council to say being able to contribute to the economic stability of the United Kingdom and no can have an impact on you. Being in receipt of benefits and also to me I have an impact on you. And of course, the good character. So have good conduct and character, it can also have an adverse impact on you. It is our earned settlement. But in April 2026, no. Kai said there may be features or elements of that might affect you, even if you're on the 5-year route to settlement as a spouse. Into a woman can maybe chip in because a woman feels say, oh, 5-year spouse route, be untouchable, you are unstoppable. It's not true. And certain aspects of it may be applicable to you at some point.
Okay, yes, I know yemi as a cemetery, yemi can I say I say settlement no. Yana yeni mu say ana yeni mu say e wo mu say almost statement of the buy no. E wo mu say wukra e pre-settler. Wo no won kan ho. E na wukra no wukra 5 years awari Britain ni a on kan ho. Ba lawyer person kire say wo show mu statement ni baby a you may be affected. You may be affected. It is say almost say well we cry a British child and now we now we pass the again grata over 10 years ne dada enti wo no onka ho but the same statement in so we read it pass here almost say wow what you benefit there wo no obeko indefinite no 15 years and now it may be affect you obi nso so a wagina ne ba so din krata emu bebre na no e benefit bebre na je benefit enti some more pre-settles no lawyer ka say it may be affect ebinom ebi na je benefit o pre-settles so no o do ho akojoin ne benefit group of companies o je benefit it may affect you lawyer me da se no wa bit and yen ko eye God, lawyers. I wouldn't want a benefit group of companies in United Kingdom. Lawyer and a young call a proxy marriage and our customary marriages. So, young and I say United Kingdom with the economy had dear proxy marriage, dear. Yejitum, a year Juma, a CP type, a C ham, a year Juma. Proxy marriage or customary marriage, we are saying the same. And then they say, yay, Ghana, who offer it me one of the man, yet hey. Lawyer me offer it to me, I say, lawyer me. May share bear maybe or Ghana, and when they say, bear money one home or day. Lawyer may warrant the amount. Lawyer me new hobby, new offer. Any bear man bush rabbit me at now without lawyer Amy, no my yen who are dear. Ama lawyer me. Customary marriage. Proxy marriage. And you know, it's not necessary say I was sending me and I was a back over. In your absence, no, I was really bit me a coso, Madame Jeffers, a bit me a coso. Yet you too, and when you call me, I say, by lawyer, say, dear, ye dear Abba. Ye nimu say officially, no, or more. Announce na yen yen for the MT dear. Eh be a more lawyers ne dear. Home office for mama ya we say your proxy marriage or customary marriage no. Omo yin tu. Ba yen de yegusu ane ye. Yegusu ane ye. E na still ne yegusu ye ne so no. Refuse announce yegusu eba. We ya wari tumu a no more refuse mo. On the grounds of say marriage certificate is not genuine. Oh, kofa wukunu, oh kofa we free Ghana ba lawyer. No more refuse on the grounds of say no marriage certificate na ma provided. It's not genuine ba lawyer. Genuine one. Minister of Foreign Affairs for signature also Ghana High Commissioner United Kingdom also attestify. Genuine. And it is send you dia wo mo paachre ana baby a wo lawyer no mo sha ehin fan na en look genuine na yen correct a mistake from there enti batolo yemi yen ko we lawyer die ma yen hu officially no omo dia pa say Ghana marriage certificate, proxy, customary marriage, omunyi tumuana, and omunyan family, omunyan kaya, a DNT, enna, say no, it seems say, obi or dia wari bekobiano, they are using it to refuse them.
Yes. There may be so many different reasons why says proxy marriage sometimes mistakes superficial mistakes. Because of superficial mistakes, like they kind of say Ghanaian customary marriage. And an ordinance marriage, our Ghana are completely different. But no, the certificate and not the ordinance, dear. Once we say more Ghana chronoso. Into a day na a proxy marriage. Yenkai said this is a basic mistake. I mean, meeting with some of the applications are maybe or more refuse Afrina or they breme. Sa ordinance certificate is green and white, sometimes blue and white. It's an ordinance certificate, and no patch say in conformity ninya ewo Ghana maimu omu kita omu pen omu witnesses omu agina ho assign bibia ewo registry the enim. That is something that is conducted out as an ordinance marriage. Proxy marriage, Ghanaian customary marriage, no, and known is a white and black form. Some marriage certificate, no, is on a form. Some form, no, green and white, the ordinance. And yes, some mistake, no. Now, when you catch on, say, what my proxy? It's a big mistake, and it should never be made because an overchester is not proxy because it means that you were there. Means so only proof is move to Quine for Ghana Bia. Ukraine assistant crown only be into Quine for bare 15 years near. Until then say no. What in your ordinance certificate dated this current date here. Say ude application, marriage application, omunjintu. Let us, that's the first things first, let us never make the mistake. My mean distinguishing between an ordinance marriage and a Ghanaian customary marriage. So that's there. Main kind of ordinance, no, a green and white form. Imagine how munyam was sign or registry and name. Proxy marriage, it says, my kind of definition, no, it says that two parties to the marriage are not present. But Awariano Koso in their absence, and now I said Nipa Bako a present, but Nipa Bako Suniho, Ninya no Omoji Awariano Atum Omoyena as a Ghanaian customary marriage. So that's the distinguished point between the two. And also the marriage form near white and black. It's a white sheet. Don't mistake the two. So open clarification. Now your marriage application. Now open say Obi shut through ma keke. Bra Abinel solicitors. Me sure ma. I check it say is the right marriage certificate now would they call him or not. Now let's move on to the proxy marriage. These days are omodiba say omo refuse it. Recently making points be raise it efa Ghana mremu. Can say, oh, you have to, in order for the marriage, proxy marriage to go through, no, you ought to have been there 15 days prior to the marriage. And sana, ombejitum as a proxy. Into for that reason alone, amunjintum say a proxy marriage. Now, let's look at the UK. UK mra. Ghana ready to say Ghanaian customary marriage. You can undertake the marriage by proxy. That means it's not compulsory. And a UK run ajina Ghana run so I can say omujitu. There's a case be a friend of McCabe and McCabe.
McCabe and McCabe.
McCabe and McCabe. 1994 to you see it's a landmark. It's a landmark UK legal case. A landmark UK legal case validating a customary proxy marriages performed in Ghana, even when one party is not a Ghanaian or present. The Court of Appeal established that if a proxy marriage is valid under under local Ghanaian law, it is recognized as valid in English law on familial consent and in the case, in the case in question. If it's valid in Ghanaian law, it is recognized as valid in English law. Sana omwaka. Samrano, yen kaise cases were kroma yemra, a common law, McCabe, 1994. No, I just say, I can't, I won't use it, I can't, because the parties were a can, or one of the parties was an akan. Proxy marriage, omujitum, say, even, nipa baku krano, on ye Ghanaian, baku ye Ghanaian. And now say back into mimba a ceremony no and amunye no ent mimba se Ghana jitumwa omunso UK mamuye den omunso omujitum. So that is a very important case. Ye ko appealer we mu na ye de beka ho in our skeleton arguments e de akoko about this particular point. But we need to establish something. In what manner is the Ghanaian customary certificate being presented to the Home Office or entry clearance officer? And very, very important. Now, the first one, say the white and black form no, and no Ghanaian customary proxy certificate, and the green and white, the blue and white, and your ordinance, and find number say oh yeah proxy marriage. Now, apart from the white and black form, your documents via a tata a a man of form, a man of character, a man of that legality makes it legally binding. Say a niwa, a man ha. It's not a dear omojitum. Yanka the first one. First one is the form. Now on the form, no matter mistakes in things like the address, in things like the status of the parties. It's not just say nipa na worry na. Make I say, on worry, or your bachelor, meanwhile, or your divorcee, or divorce certificate, I come home. No, a marriage certificate, no, and yet shine, a man in yet strong, because the basic things no are incorrect. And see, who your marriage certificate are? Yes, sure, so be very conscientious. Nobody check it at the end of the year, and sana, who they buy and himself, who they call home office, and how they buy entry clearance officer. Now, apart from the form itself, you will be a friend of statutory declaration. So, statutory declaration, no, a legally binding document, very powerful document issued by the courts in Ghana. A jam said, family ninye, parties ninye, or mujnemu ama parties of the marriage, no, mujnemu ama nipa or muware no. Assume Mr. Asari, and Mrs. Nyantechi, or mujnemu. Amma, Awarieno, Ayeden, Ajna. All the family details are in that document. It's a legally binding document. A marriage form. A friend, a statutory declaration. Baby, Awarieno take place. Take place for Obani Fia. The full address and the date in which the marriage took place and the names of the family members are. They stood in for Awarieno, say Awarieno, Enye. Oh, this is a very important document. But yet to me, proxy marriage certificate, said and can't be. But omojina, say is a properly issued proxy marriage certificate. It's not without the statutory declaration. Now, as you know, documents weighing there every Ghana mine neba. And a Ghana mine yemra yejinaso. Yemran so yejinaso. Ye use a document in a foreign land. Into what they normally do and say, Ministry of Affairs, Foreign Affairs, Emma documents and so come I know so a confirming our and so Foreign Affairs, a Foreign Affairs document with a coat of arms, your Ghana, your coat of arms, crada so explain Emma legality and so a can't be internet, ya bohun come say. Customary marriage, no, first and foremost, the form is white and black. It has to have the correct details in the form. Yasanka says statutory declaration, a can't be Yasanka Ministry of Affairs document with the coat of arms. So that coat of arms, the cry, I have to say, the red ribbon be actually. So foreign affairs are documents, no, you can't miss it. You can't miss it. Almost wavy ribbon red be at tarrying into a official document. Sometimes the district in which the marriage, customary marriage, no, it take place, no, omutimima confirmation of authentication, omutimima be actually say a warrior way from this district, you know, they can confirm that this document has been authenticated. It's to legitimize or legalize such documents now. Backroom ha and as a court crew for so very, very important and so. So for completion's sake, the Ghana High Commission also do a legalization document here. In the marriage certificate, no, a bedroom some electronic copy, no, mpacho. The original copy of the Ghanaian marriage certificate in its full form, into the form, white and black marriage certificate form, which is a horizontal form, statutory declaration, no, foreign affairs letter, no, and maybe a letter of confirmation from the district, and a Ghana High Commission authentication letter. So I say, marriage certificate, they can attest to the fact to say the marriage certificate has been registered correctly. It's a legally binding document. They've authenticated the documents and so. Ninya kahumbi. Was sad documents see na ujina so say ye proxy marriage. What trap? And you be a mistake, be an answer fault, be about home. So omo back now they establish proxy marriage no dear or omunje because of it's not been registered correctly or whatever would be the case that they raise. We know say as per Ghanaian law, no, it's been registered correctly. So we use those documents in the right way, but it has to be done properly. Because say a true home office name no omu refuse. Remember, say the right of appeal may be available. The right of appeal may be available. Who appealing a court judge anymore? Or to me share document crowd thereby, or to me share the common law of McCabe and McCabe. I just say omu proxy marriage tum ewo kromha. Provided said Ghana jitum. And Ghana jitum no, you consider say omu jitum, the Ghana High Commission have confirmed so omu jitum. When so the district omu register maybe a mamobi, for example. Yeah, maybe a mamobi. Omu so omu yeden omu dia tum say a way it can be confirmed that is authenticated if they've done everything right. In the NHS, Ghana mind G2, Foreign Affairs or Ghana G2, Ghana High Commission G2. Who are we then to say, Ghana former? Who can then rise above it? Say, or what can case law no say Ghana G2 one or Munso or Mujitum. Now, impending organizations say Ghana High Commission, Foreign Affairs, the district in Ghana in question, Omunya Abba, called the Judicial Service, Abba, I say, a dear way, Omujitum say, Bibi Papa, ye Jinaso by law. Now, Omaba, Aka say, Ene Papa. Would you say, to me, challenge your man? The Kokota, very interesting because Ghana might adjure to me, dear. McCabe says, Muye Mujitum. It is a ne who fear, who tear, who wherever, workplace, wherever, on the train, on the bus, who tear a same way. What to say, I told be, and now I took one casa. I saw contacting at Abinel Solicitors. I did wait pan dear, mean discriminated. But only come up be full fra on your Ghana ni lawyer. The pacho or young man, the Omuntia says, oh, Omunti fight sa emma. Ghana Mrandi, Ghana lawyers no na betia say ye. Yeah, your experience, said the application, knows how it should be presented and how the marriage certificate should be presented. And Rana Kasankasa in Timpacho. No washin ye pa say basa. Decisions are omu make it. So omu make it sad decision no. And and you say, or those say very disappointing, and so making sure say who contact here immediately. Na ye shemu eye when you mama. Me da sepa. Thank you, sister.
Lawyer, me what problem bebre with YouTube and Facebook. I think say over hand they are complaining a lot. Say feedback. Feedback there is a noise there. But all the same, they are real program. Get to medium. If you want me to host you on the YouTube alone, TikTok alone now, may I decide the amount. And now, yes, I benefit to say the baby because it seems to me, lawyer, as well, Penisa. Minimum say feedback, Enti me mesremo mommy en fa ne sa ye da wo twedi aponya kopa basa ye adomase afa na ado afide na to ase a eye Abinel solicitors e na no mo e twetwe enkomo no se ne lo ye mi kasa ene se mo ti ase o se marriage certificate no wo de Ghana ye marriage certificate ko ma Nigeria ni lawyer se wo nyema wa ye be refusu because no Nigeria ni lawyer na Nigeria untime nware e wo ho customer marriage enya adwuma Nigeria omunya bi Nigeria ni be ware wa this what the way from Ghana Nigeria and wakwa ware yenye de no different enti mesraw men hye dem so na menye wa application say de no me ko okuru mi han ye marriage certificate no genuine lawyer atrechire mu enye seye enye papa emra no kire say wo so omugitu wa ha but because of be a no marriage certificate no you ho and we know the difference between the two of the marriage certificate and it's no about the wrong one na me be phone lines at their team any question be a person busa lawyer e fa enen komo ne ho ana say wo any question be say fa na de ne ho say fa na de ne ho a wo betimi afre na wo busa eye lawyer studio number 0044750242279 0044750242279 and before then me bacholo ye mi number ye 077 bachotro 07787327985 another number ye 0770 me bacho ubetumi afre sesi a person here to chon koma me enko me bacho still peace
Hello.
Barbara enko why bacho hello
Ma.
yes
Me pacho, good morning. Me pacho, me pese maybe sase. Ma wo but medical we na akla de no ko money. Omar we seven for DNA.
Oma musa o se fe DNA bra o mu busa wo bibi ansa na o mo bebusa say DNA optional DNA no mo kan ya ansa na ebe DNA so o mu ntimi me kan jo se ko fe DNA bra
yeah sir memfa me ne papa
meba o di ko tu mu no o mo amebusa wasem bia o mo amebusa say
pacho o mo bra me say memfa the chere say me ne papa no na ye yiti be fa picture bi bra
Mami cheche
ni sika wa send ya fa mayi mu de menene wo menyem no me hu sara meka ne twi
na ne twi ana ne meka ni twi ana ne meka o be se wo ka brofo so aka brofo na explain so that you know because home office anyone kwa so be ba bebusa straight away se ko fe DNA bra enti e bi mo bebusa wo bibi ana enkomo bi akoso ansa na DNA no eye optional mbeba be rusa sa wo pa enti home office for wo wo ba no sa ka ne British passport meboa mami hello on sa ka o ba ne British passport
obi phrase omo bi yesa memfa conversation bi amene na ye fa yensen ne ho embra na me so meni binti atwere na lawyer na betwe me say papa na sen amankofo bebrede oye maame no
awokunu na wo ba ne papa na wo ne wo ye no wa wo nkura ni bi so baabi
Me ba chai.
Aha, nti no mubusa sa no. Nti omo se for pictures ne conversations bra. Omo se fa bra. Hey, mami.
Me almost send me email. I'm going to email my brain.
I to almost se fa bra we nya anko. Enyo mo busa no we nya.
Me ba cho Debbie.
E no mo ama options for DNA bra.
Me ba chai.
Na wo lawyer say. Na nyoma wo busa no. Woni wo hia papa no. Wo mpena no woni na ntwa picture bi wonye mu no woni ni communication.
Me ba chai.
Mami free so ye wi ano afre me wate. Onye ready.
Me ba cho
ye wi a free so. Eva.
Hello,
Eva.
Auntie Albina.
Me pacho ye ko.
Lawyer.
Ye Joso.
Me pacho ano pay the moko na me wo last year July. Me wo ye no. I think say September ena ye dey akwano like ye ko apply no me book no. Na ye apply ye no ya nsi omon kan ti December no ena ye frɛ omo. Iti ye frɛ omo no. Asema omo kan ye ni say omo ewie. Na I think that can obi ni pa ba ku bi obesan ya ntan no matibie issue. No mo kwa no nipa na ofeke ye do kan ye say ye no wan kwa still omunya issue.
Me pamucho Francis mute yourself why America Francis.
Na ye no mo wan say omunya issue ma ye nti ye nya abotre omo de beba. E no mo sa kesi e na me anto no ofre ye ni bisa na omo ihia hye no si odabi. Omo ihia hye omo wie na ka nipa na obesan ni ene ye ka say ya se but ya nti omo ya nsan nti omo nka bi ma nti no Thursday ai chemu yi ena omo send ye mail say omo pese omo ye mene akwa ne papa interview e wo phone so like video call interview ena ye say ya nti lawyer mpacho na me pese sister na mpacho na me pese nka me bisa lawyer say nka star interviews na ya na sometimes no e concern di ade because enye akra
And 2 person who say interviews na dia na ya no mubusa me boa
me pacho
lawyer me pacho bremai na mo kofre wo mo na mo kobusa mo say na mu hia hwe dia say ne on abebusa say ene mo mra na interview because mu hia lawyer also person who say interview na ya na concern ne dia.
Is this an interview for the passport or
lawyer free YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, listen to me, pacho. Lawyer, I'll mute yourself.
Hello? Yeah, lawyer. Na me ka say interview no.
You the quick one, quick advice. Mo aya na mo kwa koya nkwa ne passport quick. Na ya mo nya abotira kwa no wo no. So papa na say ma me ne wo bia. Automatic akwa no a British citizen. You don't need a passport to become British citizen. Mo koya passport na for mo kone revoke a. We have to do judicial review. Judicial review is an cost of 6 to 10,000 pounds. It's a lot of money.
Hey.
Into ya munya abotire nya passport na ma akwa na British citizen akwa na wouldn't say papa na no wo no ba ko will be automatic. They don't say a child is a British citizen. Mama rushing for your passport because you revoke a long process. Lawyer would you be in waka at almost so for aka the meaning about to Sakobusa saying being a musa so one I don't remember to say interview very possible about relationship with the father and about Busibusa. I hope it's a beginning now on your red book no pencil.
Maternity book no maternity
no. Papa ni better odi enema nema hyehyehye idi bi hyehyehye mu a ebeboa wan fa bi an hyehyehye no so hwe na so utwa ho ne ntwa menko because ebe backfire anta be na person me tu am
Dennis me da se pa nya me sha lawyer watimi aye ho mute ba ko lawyer me
At the time, and one side, our British Nationality Act 1981 says whoever is married to you at the time, no, that child should be considered say nipa krona or warren nipa. They have every right to ask questions. Ebia is not that is not your portion. Ebia it doesn't apply to you. But may come the different types of questions or more.
Like your questions in the door, so ain't ye ntwa so now will be from la because kaso can owi a opa won frɛ because questions in the door so nkofo so gina so why me pacho sister we are no afre lawyer why our phone is ne enko me pacho why our phone is enko.
Hello.
Yes boss.
Madam, good morning.
Landlord me te won kan che. Oh.
The can catch my minor friend is
landlord do low ho.
Catch my minor offer on last year, Mikobi. Apo 1111 do all into no obetum wa frame. But me person me be lawyer say all can certificate or ordinance the minim senior at here but no all can one some no me media me the worry here and you black and white and you white one na foreign affairs no man in account senior all kind no me and me call Ghana na me call Bibia nti me be mu say there were different types of them certificates na
say the same o person obusan say the same and different types.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, say black and white.
Baku ye green na baku ye black.
Now no,
white. Lawyer me pacho also person who say different so man and na the same or no need the proxy marriage. Me pacho obia mute no ho Mr.
We can't say thank you so much for the question, France American. They can't say a black and white and say a trotro black.
Okay. And the paper near white.
The paper is white. But ordinance DNO is clearly colored. There's colors in there. There's white, but it's green. Let's go.
What you say?
So it's mentioned say a customary marriage. It's a Ghanaian customary
marriage. Me pacho what you say? We program ya frame me. Why? Francis America. Francis Wakasa. Mary Krama. Mary. Eish. Hey, will be jina phone is me refi. Me bacho wa phone is ni enko.
Program ya frame me. Why?
Hello. What was that no?
Hello.
Hello,
me pacho mia.
Me pacho your sister.
Me pacho good morning.
Good morning, Medofo.
Me pacho me person be start question kakra but emfa enedu me di no ho.
Question be abusa Medofo pa.
Me pacho the last point insurance. Me person me ade me busuan for Ghana ka ho. But Augustine year me dey my friend na onfa.
Augustine no mo nya adwuma biom ye wi afre me na me mfa omo panyin ni number ma.
Me pacho obi afre me no obi akasa but na person me ye sure.
Wonu obi akasa sa ho.
Me pacho also ye adwuma ode le ya send me also me inform me busuan for the details in first but some person me ye sure.
Ye wi afre me because Augustine no mo nya adwuma biom e na me nim nipa of ye wi afre me. Why? Okay. Me pacho me who am mesi bia lawyer big. Me baby a lawyer she no and ma pick obi dada na nipa na ko gina ho no. Francis America.
Hello.
Me pacho lawyer tie. Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, Sister Abraham Pacho, person be some question back.
Me pacho busa lawyer.
Make it prostitute marriage certificate.
Yes.
Lawyer butu wa bomma me gwa wonu wa Ghana.
Na ada na mpese obegu no ha. Lawyer was so betimi aboa na managu aware no Ghana.
Yes.
Me pacho wosen ya na obetimi agu no ntie wi afre no. Mesre mo lawyer number me go biomo bi antro. Lawyer Amy number Bramitio.
Also, another question. What you was say, immigrants and our 10 years before and sana in your own definite. Now, what you answer, 10 years were had. I answer, you put to me in Katia and before. I just about massacre.
O see, yes, mo amunya monkrata wa ha no. I just want to have 10 years and san when you krata. Enye no kre 20 years. So we need krata, e was so what na have 20 years and san when you krata. Enti wo so wa won so a wonye den. O kan bibi.
Because me uncle do a no so when you're 10 years, let me feel in your 10 years you can apply.
There be I just said 20 years, 10 years they just say wo ba wow. And I wo yare. Chicken pox were good, yeah.
Yo, but your maths and a muffler lawyer.
Yo,
but your obi here, my bed, the certificate now. Obi here, marriage certificate now.
Me pacho friend now in Casa. Me pacho lawyer number is 077 8732 7985. Lawyer me. 077 8732 7985. Me pacho wa phone is on the yanko. Wow, phone is yanko. Good morning.
Good morning.
Brad na so na enru so pacho. Good morning yanko.
Me ma bram pacho me pese me bisa lawyer say. Me just be wa ha. Oni ni kuro mo de care ne bae. Your original marriage. Now Obana friends, then compensate or wo be kuntum ready ni be amane ba no. Oni ni kunu ni na e dia kula ni tinem. E pa chano ta no program be ni bitimi afi.
Na sa aha ye kwan ho ni lawyer nkase pon oi.
Okay.
The great. God is great, yanko. God is great. Esther Pia. Yes. Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
But your person bisa lawyer say, me a uni. Na me person me your passport ma me back it to meet me ayana.
Let me
Okay.
Okay. Medasi. Esther.
Yeah, hello, Sister Bra. Good morning.
Yes, me pacho yanko.
Me pacho, me person bisa lawyer say me grab the British book na me Ghana book na person me call Ghana. Iti me met me akọ without say me the na.
Lawyer me pacho yinanwe. Also okra Ghana passport to okra British passport. Obetimi akọ Ghana wa bra wonye visa.
It depends. Ghana passport are Ukraine. Or Ghana card, because if you have a Ghana card as well as a Ghanaian passport, I will get media 2.0.
Yeah, me pacho I me of the Ghana card. So me of the Ghana card.
Yes, with media 2.0.
Lawyer menti ase. Obi kra British passport, dual citizen, but only right of abode. Okra Ghana passport. Ghana passport yet you say we call Ghana now okra Ghana passport na ye empty. Wo betimi de akọ. Na Ghana card no de beto mu so sense CI.
If you don't have the visa,
woni visa wo passport mu a lawyer mini ni mu say woni visa na wo free ha akọ Ghana they don't care say woni visa. Ba se si ano emre omodi amane Ghana card na.
You see the thing is through airports now you are being checked in or they look to see whether you have before say Uber boarding they look to see whether if you are British you have
there be lawyer the person chire wunie me say me so menti ase body there. Also okra British passport, okra Ghana passport. Ghana passport no or kwa or free kromi ha kwa. Obetimi the Ghana passport now visa be ni muno. Every yako. So how they don't check whether you have visa or not. Anna.
Yes.
Obetimi the ako.
But with a Ghana card, if you are a dual national, because look at a British passport, visa name. When so there's no right to a book, there's no indefinite in there. There's nothing in there. Until look at a Ghana book, look at a Ghana card. Obetimi the 2.8.
Not just say lawyer. Dear Womodia Banana because me mako Ghana. Me create 2 passports, Ghana passport, British passport. Me ko Ghana, not just also a Ghana card, me ko Ghana no. Me the Ghana passport BBA nim passport empty and a free akoye ye nyame hwe. Me drew Ghana so ye musa me hwe. Me bano. Yes. Me bano because Ghana passport they say Ghana card the ya neighbor. Me bano me the British passport na ba ntina mkusa say e ya afa no modi abadia na ni obi ankopa binye.
Oh say back.
Aha say de wo bewura mu dia. Wo bewura mu ana wo ka say e wo say wo de Ghana card na bewura mu no.
They free Ghana about. I'm checking. Say you have the right to come with visa way.
Okay. One lady no obusa say o free ha akọ no. Obetimi use Ghana passport ni we ni de akọ. Enti wo no say wo say see ba. Oba. E wo so nya Ghana card ne ka ne British passport ne ho ana.
Absolutely, with a Ghanaian passport. If you're not, getting a Ghana visa now, yes, you should have both.
Okay, all right. Okay.
No, auntie, me nya problem bia. Say bia man je visa na me kono.
So you say no na also do Ghana card ne ka ho kono.
Oh, okay. I me do Ghana card no so. Me Ghana card.
Okay.
And I'm Ghana passport.
That's good. Hello, me pacho wa phone so ne enko.
Okay. Me that's it.
Good morning.
Good morning. Na bra ya wo enru so dey kwa yenko bra yenko why.
Good morning, my bra.
Bra yenko.
Mbajo, mbese mi bisa lawyer say me wo UK right now. Na me de intuition mu ne bae na me pese me ye marriage. Me nkita passport. Send na me si aye no.
Wo di intuition mu ne free Ghana bae. Wo bedru how long ni?
Okay, me bedru ya fa na be 5 months.
Enti anche wo airport ho.
Mbajo David.
Why are there? Unya nkrata okromi ha bi eda. Because it's omomro omodi aba last year omo se wa udi intuition mu ba okromi ha. Na chese wuni entry o. Wa wudi aje se intuition mu ne no na ade na fanante. Se na obi ebuku ameboa. Enti fa ya adwuma fanante.
But see as me ba no ma be maji obi di a me de ya adwuma.
Na chese wo de wonam na ayina na ade akekere wo ho na ade nam. Enti de wo de ba ye no say ye nkrata eye British book ana.
Ghana passport.
Eye obi indefinite.
Mbasho.
Anti finance say fire odia. Ni pakro no way.
Ni pakro no so wo UK ha say enti waje passport no.
Ono age na ade. Ka che so on fama uhia. Ekwa aware de wontime nware wo kuromi ha. Wontime nware age so osan
like me baju ono o use sa book no nti kwan ben so na me fa so.
Na wonne ne nkasa no ono nkyere wo kwan ya be fa so a wo be ye no. Lawyer person no wo kasa.
Alright. Say it yes. So ukita obi book and as o the obi book nearby. Whatever it may be the case, no. It's unlawful to do so. Afe wabo ya manie se wo pese wo worry e wo krom ha. So wo pese wo worry e wo krom ha, you need to do the right thing first and foremost. Na obeji se we ye Ghana ni obeji Ghana book. Na odi akọ back to Ghana. Ansana bibia be reset but enokrano in the forms no you still have to confirm say wa bakrom ha. You've come here before.
Na bra obeko.
Mbajo da wi menko.
Onko.
That's fine.
Ena me chere se menko na Because obisi or the book be ware me.
Now obe okroma says mamsi wo be ware nipa na ware papa senye papa dia yem e wuntimi me ye fake aware wa ha e wo say ye genuine. Why?
Genuine.
Abraham aminyu free so I say oyira wo ware na dia obetumi aware say the lawyer kan so do ko Ghana. Akroma de wuntimi ware wa ha. Enti e wo say wo ko Ghana na ware aware konkron genuine aware. Lawyer mi mpacha obremo
I think, sister, thank you. Thanks for the opportunity. But sister said here in Kofosi can a warrior himself say me person obedient na ne krata worry me. I say you're very very careful with Sadiano. Say the Sikano, say the sister Nakano, sister Abna Kano, genuine and subsisting marriage. Now we deal with yen deal will be more enya papa. Me pacho mu kasa na mo hwe no ye because it's not the right thing. Me pacho thank you.
Auntie bra woni wo yire no mo nko Ghana mo odo ko Ghana obeware o kama no odo waba. Why?
Auntie.
Good morning Medofo. Yes darling. Me pacho wa phone no gina so news.
It's not pacho me question say me ko British if I say and I mean so me due semeji me if I say indefinite in July. How me busa say it's new law no ebeka me ana.
Yes. If the law is enforced in April 2026, anything pertaining to you that contributing to the economic stability of the UK that can apply to you. Benefits, if you're in receipt of benefits, of course, that may have an effect on your application. Good character, Usuni will buy, they will assess all of those things because it will lead towards the end settlement. No, in Timpachawa, there's a likelihood that there will be rules that apply to you as well. Why?
Now me patch say like if I say if I say almost 15 years now me can say so me due July now ebeka me ana since my husband is a British or I mean
if you are on the spouse route, you are with
yes I'm on the spouse route,
then no, they're not going to increase the amount of years, but it could increase through your conduct, through not contributing.
Oh, okay.
Do you understand?
Okay.
Yes,
Yo,
thank you very much.
Me pacho wa phone is no. Wa phone is ni enko.
Me person me bisa question ka kranta bna. Me person me bisa say ye adwuma na ye di benefit but ye adwuma part time. Eno no e be high and that and I say I see ye adwuma full time.
Say benefit bia ye benefit. Oji benefit in half of it kura omo say e be kan ye benefit. Omo lawyer brema e was so no oji part time benefit. Na just me fa say we income be 12,000 to 16,000 me boa.
Aye.
12,000 to 16,000. Ebi okra ye 10,000. And na just say 9,000 benefit no wa gene stay be be kan. Lawyer brema also ye part time.
What they say, even for end settlement, they want for 3 years in your route to settlement. You ought to be earning, I think it's £12,500 or £12,600 a year. I can check the exact.
Oh, and they send your mobile obia any nani ubenya 12,000 a year.
However, I know the benefits part they don't want you to be in receipt of benefits. Yes, of course. In some circumstances, you can't help it. You cannot help it. There are mitigating circumstances, and only they make provision for mitigating circumstances that we can argue the case accordingly.
Okay.
But you have to try and say benefits.
Yes.
Madam Pato, na say what you feel with baba kumienu na de aka no oye full time I no sabe how na
lawyer me fa say 10-year route no why you feel waiver 2 na de aka no wa uchi ubetua aka be how na
Ubetua lawyer say how it's the public fund a problem. Benefits no a problem.
Anyhow, why? Me da say. Me pacho wa phone this on yenko. Hello. Hello, wa phone this yenko.
Is that landlord in him? Person I make.
Me pacho wa no kunu kasa no mesro mute why?
Person make bibi kakra. Since I Ghana card buy my Ghana 3 times. Mengi visa da. It's me Ghana card without any Ghana passport.
Oh, okay.
What the share? What the man check in now? One more year. The best Ghana passport. The best Ghana card a year. Who do Ghana a shame? Who the amount? Who buy a better Ghana card? No British passport.
Oh, okay.
Who do UK have? Who cost self-service? No answer what type of passport?
Okay.
The Ghana card in the moment is more important than the
passport no.
Passport.
Yeah, that's it. Nyamin shraw. Yeah, that's it. Nana brewa yen come pacha obi a mute no ho mesra mo dede ne doso. Obi a mute no ho. Nana bnewa. Bobby enuru so. Nana bnewa yen ko.
Oh. Me pacho me chia on lawyer na tie phone nyina.
Yeah, Joso.
Me pacho, dey me person me busa ne say enkwala ne dey no se ukuta kwala a ukuta passport. Na kwala na nya 5 years we renew first one. No we nya 10 years we ko renew second one no. Na in case say se we ko renew first one no 5 years no na say e ba se bi a fremo for interview no ne ma na o hia na say am far. Maybe I can so much a book now. Five years soon now. Mammy, no better say any book. I'm a colano.
I just have running 10 years. On your 10 years, we had your no qualify for the crater.
And I'm patrol you phone. You better me busa say you so or here you be sunny biana.
Lawyer. Deals. Ye visa. Lawyer, you for no more here ye visa. Me patcho lawyer say ane.
Okay, so could have passport crowd here on. Okay.
Me patcho wa phone so no yen call.
Hello, good morning, Auntie Abra.
Yes, darling.
Me patcho, me pese me bisa lawyer say, patcho say wo ye judicial review na say wo court na say wo mo yia. Patcho decision na tra na.
Lawyer, judicial review, we make a decision now. Eya necha na. Lawyer me ente wonka, one mute ho.
But I would say,
Between 2-3 months.
Lawyer say 2 to 3 months. Me check.
It depends on the judge and how quickly they can make the decision. Yeah.
Up to 6 months. Okay. Bobby Yanko.
Bobby, Pacho, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon.
Oh, to the night.
Me pacho nya wa phone so no. Bobby Yanko.
Pacho, but them Mr. Lawyer no Ghana no UK no
or United Kingdom.
No, John to me the master I'm Paris.
There be a holiday near Juma Maho.
Okay, that's it.
Me pacho wa phone so no yanko.
Good morning, Auntie Abnana lawyer. Me pachon person busa question kakra. My question is about invitation. Pachon person busa lawyer says oh yeah graduation, no person invite to family. Na say oh what benefit is wa. Is it going to affect the invitation? And I say a direct requirement need hear from me from here.
If you sponsoring, so when I will sponsor financially maintaining Nipana or Banadi, who benefits so dear, it very difficult. But say third party sponsor, but them are maintaining Nipana or bedroom chrome ha and any problem. And as on more be maintaining the home financially, so bedroom ha any problem. Why?
Oh, okay. And to someone almost sponsor Mundia is not going to be a problem.
No.
Debbie.
Okay.
Nana Papa be Nana Yanko.
Auntie Abinam Pacho, good afternoon.
Yes, darling.
If I crying the end honum. Now, what starting now say Obia Awo, now Oma refuse, no. Number second, home explanation kakra.
A dear question now, what person will busa me na me ma explanation.
If I show Mawo, now me dey for 2 months, 11 months, me too.
Oh, they call 2 more for British book na say when your book no.
The indefinitely sorry, leave to remain.
Who they call I think they call you 2.5 years.
That's right.
And to want to month 11 months. I say 12 months. Up to 1 year.
Okay.
Into better or monka. Me pacho Rich yanko Richie. Abna V.
Hello, Pachola, good morning.
Yes, darling.
Me Pachola, me bisa lawyer say my worry na my family connection and obi akọ na mpese me bisa say our reading go here and nipa na me na akoye awo no obi na ejina plan so e dey agia nkrata na
E dey nkrata na wo kura. Ukra dey nkrata. Abna V, ukra dey nkrata wo ba ni kura. Abna V. Hello? Abna Papa B.
Hello, Auntie.
Sweetie, me pacho yanko.
Good morning, Auntie.
Good morning.
Pacho na pombo ko de.
Nyami adom.
Me pacho de nyankopon ase. We de me hawo kakra na me de pass me be pie so ama me pese me de makosem to do e bi ase metime nyamoa bi a. Mpacho me ye dependent wa ha na mpese nanka mkofa me ba e wo Ghana ba. Me man ya miensa. Na ebra me ye se me ye na me hia guy bi wadwam na ose wonim lawyer bi a obetimi aboa me. Me medi kan de atum enti letter no papa ekobo letter e de aka kwala no no koye se me wo US. Ena mistake ko ba mu nti e de ko tum. Ena refuse buy. Enti refuse buy na na guy no say wonim obi a woye lawyer obetimi aboa me. Ena lawyer ni James ka oje me 12,000. Emma me tua man no afi woni off even kwa wa friend na wo kan bibi no odi watem.
Hey.
Otimi ka kire me say aso o ya de na musan say na mpacho ade na nyese yo ne yese wo say wo kasa te say obi a wanya bipolar. And I'm say na obi a wo ya dwuma ma me na wo kasa sa no. Then later and me find it out and I can say TikTok ya so lawyers for AB was so no ye dwuma wo ho. And ye kan say won ono mo ye dwuma na say onye lawyer nkasa. Enti ni ya no ma me ko ball letter say ye mball letter ni mfanka akola no ho. Afi do no na o ya de na ma me na o ka kire me say obese me bana de na lecture ni papa obetimi de me bana ba krom ha. Se later metimi ni lawyer kasa metima boni pakro di nipa a wo ye me saa de na che no bibi ntimi mpese me
e money din wa ha ye wi a obetimi afre me
mpese me di ni din betu dwa wa ha
oso
obese me ba na dwuma no meche ni pakro de me ba na beba krom ha me se wa mam o mame ekobo medical ekwa biye medical report mienu se nipa na ohwa akola no wa yare wontimi enhwen akola no emma ye de ade ni kotum enti akola no na ye start ade no na akola no wo ne papa ho enti e kire na akola no ko me maame ho akola no ko me maame ho no na date na akola no de ko me maame ho no wasesa no kra ma afa de refuse letter san babiem enti se nkola no so ye miensa aha me ye adwuma ya timi tax bibia enso se me nim kwan bia me fa so metimi de me manaba krom ha na mpese mbisa se kwanya bi wo ha anka lawyer betimi aboa me
also what skill worker
me pacho me dependent
now main applicant way
me pacho wo ha
enti nka main applicant na esi wo wese na mode kofa wo ba ne de aba
me pacha
that's good lawyer pacho bremo
Yes, of course, we would need to establish there's some responsibility, it's been satisfied in this case. Into your program media, just give me a call. Meet me abuwa mpacho. Aye.
Me pacho. Enti mpacho se si ano refuse na aba 2 times.
Okay.
Aha. Enti na me pacho an mini obi ka say no o kan say se metimi de se de ade na akra na de na kwa se metimi de me mana ba na se om papa nka ho a mentimi mfa me ba bia mba krom ha nti as abo me yare
Enkra no mo papa we.
Mpacho om papa wo Ghana.
Na so wo unsu wo kunu wa ha nti untimi mfa enkra ne papa nka ho ma. Wo ne lawyer enkasa.
Mpacho skano mum so number mpacho betima san ade
Make can be sika na wo de ma bra na oboa wo no. Wo de share ne nsema na de to account.
Me pacho me de to account.
On report it, on friend bank law report. You be found in the sika man.
O de to account ene de ma lawyer kro no ho.
Mistake me pacho me ye ne say wam sika na airport da nipa na ono trans ono ni di ni ho adanse ne ma.
Enti di odi ni ho adanse account report ma wo bank. Ye ba je free nipa na odi wo ho adanse ne de ma obo no. Ah
me pacho you.
Ye wi a one lawyer nkasa lawyer mi pacho peja won sa na me keka won number na ontro.
Name and number as well as office number me pacho.
Office number anyway. Office number 07787.
Yeah.
Me pacho moncholo ye mi number 07787327985. Lo ye mi hwan na te wonchen ukunu na te wonchen na. Asa obi kan asema na wo waka. Hwan na te wonchen no obi kasa o.
They go we any ha. Sister, my means number pacho.
07787327985. Another number is 07824705353. 07824705353. Hello, Medofopa.
Hello, Auntie Abna, good afternoon.
Yes, darling.
Someday. Your application for visit. We'll refuse one mom appeal, one mom judicial review. But the reason we're refusing your reason, Papa Bia, up at the premise lawyer there, up at to my.
And the Enkrata now we refuse or mama a good reason.
Oh, yeah, visitor's visa.
Visited visa. Okay. Lawyer Bremer also ye visited visa. Ye refuse no so mama good reason be and to be me aye den.
Well, one a good reason, and you meet the rules under Appendix V. Yeah, we can do a pre-action protocol to start the judicial review proceedings. You bet me aye Saturday na moiti. You review program you bet me a frame. We start on it, bye.
Okay, I'm home from office.
Abna Papa B. All right. Abna Papa B.
Auntie.
Me pacholo yetio. Wakasa. Menu wakasa.
Pacha, me de me how to jam. Okay, some pacho me we are men fair lawyer no. Me can me banny den.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Yo.
Thank you.
Hello, me pacho wa phone is yanko. Hello. Me pacho wa phone is yanko. She, monsumo fa na monsumo mute me. Oba depa. Your last two compacho yanko sweetie.
Yo, good morning.
Good morning.
Me pacho na me pese me busa lawyer say. Ye enkwala ne de na ejina soje no. Ebi a oye part time like 4 hours na woje benefit onso so no be 15 years ni bia na.
Well, as part of end settlement, almost say pese nipa be claim benefits. And almost person would a certain amount within 3 years on the I think say 12,600. I would check the exact amount.
12,000 yes and come on, obi abe because it's obi ati ben obi aye adwuma. Yo, 2nd May. 2nd May. 2nd May. 2nd May no am so wada. Oh. Okay. Mami esi.
Lawyer, good morning.
Me patrol you.
Auntie Abna, good morning. Patrol mo hoye dear.
Nyami adom.
Patrol, me question na me person me bisa ni say. My application me maya 4. Na me wo 2 omo de omo nyinyi. Okay. Tina ba ko or me fan so 17. And I me yeah visa application. Into me yeah na omo refuse see na me call for administrative review. And enya be almost 7 months. And omo frɛ omo ma me email say meti omo nka. Menti omo nka bio. Into ono na chi ba boy. Ono so nya 16 and am say ono ne de no e delay a menya boy no so de. Into me ye boy ni de no kobo on nsa no 11th of November. After 2 weeks, and omo de message by say mimbe prove adequacy akwala na me wo no 2009. Na as at this time and I may a birth set the application and almost every say you say me make sure the entire me say relationship I may one or akwala no any me kuna o krom ha ne ho and I me dey nyama ni nyina ekoye
me patwa sa na beto aso no oba no wo Ghana wo kofo ma ba na ha
me patwa
okay that
all right me could skilled work visa
now what did you say?
Me almost 40.
Now 40 dear say when you abrewa and now wo ban 9 years that won't register na fe na ko register.
That 2009. Me won 2009.
Na 2009 the Ghanaian register. Oh yeah, why you register crowd?
Me register okita. On that hono near wa first 1 year ni bi. And me first 1 year ni bi na me and I me won no na me baby. Me fan say me akwala na minimum nyansa na me wu me.
Na wonim nyansa so ma minimum nyansa o ma mini ho.
Me ko bisa ho asem. E na omo me lawyer no e trauma o dia.
Mama de no kra no ze nkofo no obia omani adeda ho because what would not Ghana that Ghana lawyer it was a Sunday we border wuro Ghana omo famra wo ye was some your birth certificate
na muti o the website akwa no website into obisa me say den eniema na ye de ye passport no and I me can say akwa no me na me ko ye kwa Anglican inti ye boasu unse tete ne ye de subokrata
inti ye subokra enye tete 9 years akwa 9 years de onye tete
ya be wonya 9 years man. When you're 16, but me when 2009.
In I said 2009. Now we were 40 years here. Onya abrewa, onya tete. Onya tete. Enti tete na o ka tete dia. Ye ma me ne ye papa.
Okay. Tete. And ye ma. Enti obisa say.
Ana ni fie no atete so.
Da bi mente so. Ni fie no. Enti omo bisa me say and ye ma me de call me de ye you know me de apply am intimidate year birth set.
I was my camera need do, my battery need do.
And I me Sunday akra na subokrata me weighing card. Bibia hospital near me na am de ma omo. Since then menti omo nka bio. It's been 3 months, almost 4 months ni menti omo nka bio. And I'm worried because me enu Ghana. Me person me your application me no so abe bosso.
Yeah, me why? We can check on the status of the application. Of course, since the supporting documents, further documents were sent to them, you want to find out what the update is. So you just, you were looking forward to a decision. It's me, and we can also discuss the other children as well.
Me pachola scholar wa phone so no yen call.
Me that's
me babema na wanya yare no wa worry na wale no worry yen if our be now Obani ni hasi to Obama no at Tedford.
Enti di edi yare no wanya ne yafunu ya ne ya
cancer.
Oh.
Tumor.
Oh.
Yeah. It's in the way a doctor keka kon get say nya do betime ye twuma say.
Tumor no one he.
Niti.
Okay.
Nothing.
Ni brain.
Yeah.
It's
no say ne yire na one no eya aware no.
Ne yire na aware no wa ha no.
Owale no e wa ha no. Oba no say wo oni ha. Eti ono kwa na e watered for no oye eduma no de korino nkrata korino enche sese ya kadize be no kwa
ameba okorino enche na chese o ware Britain ni na say you for nkrata de o ware you ni aye renew nkrata ye mo 5 years
ono ye mani 2.5 ani asa mani 2.5
ene na yire ni ye ekra indefinite o ye you ni okra indefinite
okay
Eti
sese ya no oba ne wo ni kromon sese me ba no ma kofa ne fi that for one mo de number ha say sese mi na hwe no na ne krata so obetimi akwakoje ne indefinite no me hu kwan aduru ho no mo a obefa
na oba no o ma
de oba no to
ho ne say
oti eyi ho no ni krom ho no mo a
anti ewi ayen kasa
oni ha say de ba na kwa na ti wa ha say
ono oba no oba wa ha
oni ba ho ne ba ne yi ni na ne ne ma
na so oba ne nko anete wa ha say
me pa boy no kwa na eti e wo Tedford no tese wo yare ni me on to me on ko to me ntra ho no mutine se ma kofa na ete aba ha say
enti e wo so oba ne ye adwuma odi be renew ne nkrata ne de ama no meboa na santi what na kromache you have to know what's up, you know. We are frame why yo ye da wo twedi amponya nkopon abasa yi adomase ba bi awrade de baba bedu ani Ebeneza me da wo bibiara asme pacho ma mo so amintimi mfa mu nyina mo mfre loyemi ewie dwumedie na loyemi number ye 077 87327985 07787327985 me pacho na other number e 07824705353 07824705353 eye Abinel Solicitors wo mo ewo eye Stratford me pacho ye wi a ma mo so nyina afre lawyer mi obenya abotre na ono wakasa no akyerɛkyerɛ wo nneɛma mu kama lawyer me pese me busa question bi na ye pon minimum some ye benefit na obi a owo ema oye EU dependent anen kebeka sa adoption obi a ne step mother ne kofa ne baaye na ne step mother ne de ne baaye minimum so onye entitled for benefit na emomu no na just ne step mother ne najima no lawyer o ma 3 ewo kromi ha o de ba ko frigana ba wa be wutu wa ha unfortunately for her so she afoaje ne mani nyina ne manu 2 ewo nkra ne papa ho panyin no de ne baaye ne de ne papa wo Ghana enti age na ma foster carer lawyer mpacho mo wadwene mra ha wo me wura fikura ase mebusa wasem we say na mebusa sa kwesi because na ye benefit into only the right person also mebusa na me hu nipa no platform iso sesi enti na aba me adwene mo no enipa ne wo ye no onya postnatal depression enti ya je ne metu no amankura ne papa ne ba no de ne free Ghana ba ye no oye panyimu 10 years ye je ne ma ne ma ne papa no and akra ne ko report to school say ne ma ne papa abu no whatever ti age akra panyin no de ne free Ghana ba ye no ama foster carer because of lady ninya postnatal depression or see a check about 2-3 years ago no or person or call apply for benefits because or sign enyim say and a 2 also or sign him 2 baby a wotie ye 2 no if you run say on ju obi a wonyem e wo fie ho enti or call apply for universal credit ya mfa mano reason is enti aye nipa bi say betia ka say mfa universal credit mano waso omuso ni indefinite be possible sir because nem owoma do nkra ne nyo no mo netie ba wo sabi wo problem wanya problem enti benefit na dia reason na obetimi aka say ejina so aka so mo mfa mano.
Yes, omubetimi aka say mo mfa mano if because so at now have more than 3 years omitted that residence requirements test. However, senipana or rely on which would be the stepmother.
And no stepmother ne netie stepmother ne pamono also or pamono.
That is where the problem would arise. Dependency is where the problem will come from, really. Because so yeah, the core, they look into these things. They look into, okay, where's the EU national? Are you dependent on the EU national? And is not fulfilled, then they refuse it. But as to whether you can claim benefits here if you are, let's say, relying on you are a family member of an EU national, whether it be extended family member, you can, but you need to meet the residence requirements, which is you need to be here for at least 3 years. In that case, 3 years a day was satisfied, but dependency, now it boils down to dependency now.
Also, the adwuma ne koma lawyer be lawyer. Me fa kwanya so akasa kire lawyer for amohwe me nyina because program ya na lawyer for but so lawyer obi the adwuma brem nti se adwuma no like a benefit adwuma yi enyu obi an lawyers no obi an ye benefit nti me wo ye benefit and I'm so happy. So obi the adwuma ba na lawyer wo ka sesi asenya de be ma no nti adwuma no eda ho a eba ade na ya mon kan kire nipa ne se adwuma we ye mfa mountain don't do it.
Now also,
because lady no the adwuma ne come lawyer bi wo frɛ mi wo su and I'm say dey ba asem afekwa na me ho papa and I'm say dey asem was say my universal credit for say me qualify na so na me nim say excuse me when ya problem and I'm say na won qualify benefit akọ ne ko pa adwuma ye simple o problem ne say Uti eno si nisika kakira wane ho blah blah blah. Enti lawyer. Other lawyers ni lawyers biya including wo. Ene meme lawyers nyina. Enti so obi de adwuma ba ne lawyers ya mo wa abontin. Mo hwe mi lawyers a mo hwe mi. Obi de adwuma ba na se lawyer adwuma no muhu ni se enye ya muhu a muhu on. Ame busa anti kasa. Ai.
Say who provided full and frank disclosure. If you have full and frank disclosure, emfa bimba na fa emfa binsie. Now the man lawyers no say monye juma wo ho only for them to come back and find out oh no there's no dependency whatsoever into omon. You give the full and fair disclosure. Bibia for case no. If even you applied before, you say it openly. You've applied before openly. Dependency none at all. Then the correct advice will be given to you from the very onset. But you know, you be so a few questions you are answering.
What na 3 years? Mema na frɛ because lady na asem ye mmobo because me ye lawyer pa dia anka maybe anka me nyesika dade. Me nyesika dade because me pe pressure adwuma no me ntumi nya. What the two men mama catch us say ewuraba krache for adwuma ko me pe pressure me ntumi nye. But lawyer lady obefre you say lawyer bi agini sika ofre na lawyer nso nya ba polo se de be die pole. Eyesi udi obi like obo ho a woni sika o no akopa bosia no de abre lawyer no was lawyer je ewuraba ifre me lawyer and am benefit and am say benefit here wus benefit here lawyer na ekojam by force by force enti die and music na wo kire ni nsemu a kire me no na me say na sa de e was nkede ma no and na wo kire mu say no dependency na because of depending will be so no and I'm saying the lawyer no have to know this in the first place. Lawyer shouldn't have to attack and also lawyer catch say mame for sika koto hu ne didi because you don't qualify brofo na wo kan ye no unya enti no for sika koto hu di yes ana ya na ahomete mo de mo be frefre me na be ma mo Dr. Lawrence, and oba wan che me gift doctor we are double. Or say the guy is not a lawyer. Na lawyer Lawrence who you know. Unimu no me no me we don't know the thing. Wa money penny di. Oh, wa money penny di was say or your lawyer. I say the guy is not a lawyer. He would me say TikTok ya de oh. TikTok ha. Mo be hu an obi akotwa ni peti di abra mo se mo me no anwe na ye keko. Lawyer me pacho was me chat to ye nko.
All right. Inti Mark Sama made a chat one efa aware no ho. Efa proxy marriage no ho. As I said, there are certain documents as so they come Ghanaian customary marriage certificate no ho. And when you don't have a statutory declaration, you don't have correctly issued marriage form. So there are errors in there. There are so many different errors.
Yeah.
You don't have a foreign affairs letter. To me, letter of authentication. And I say, our BBI is authenticated, is legalized and everything. Oh, bro, because say we need these documents to prove say BBI legally binding. Because so share the case of McCabe and McCabe, what they said is the omujitum Ghana maimo and no one omujitum waha. It is omujitum Ghana maimo is been registered correctly with the correct accompanying documents. Then omujitum. So that's what I'll
good.
leave with.
Good. Lawyer me, yeah, that's it, baby. Yamin shroud. And no time or no botre wo de amaye. Maybe I'm a cholo ye me a ubet me a friend or nana na to train command the number me pacho muntie a 077 87327985 07787327985. Me pacho another number is 07824705353 07824705353 me ye da se bebre ye da otwedi amponya akopan basa ye adomo ase ono a mabo ye chidom ama enenso so no ye de na dwumedie no aba na wi me de abana skin pain erade enhiramo me kanfo a ye dwumaku o mabo ye chidom mama na ye de dwumedie no eba ha e de bremo e ye diaspora funeral cash insurance me pacho wo pe insurance as secure one kasa wo ho secure wo mama papa wunua wo busuafo wo Ghana nyina wo betimi wo Afghanistan wo Korea wo India wo Ghana baby a wo bia no betimi diaspora ensure wo medical checks or ensure medical record wo ye insurance na wo medicals enye good insurance bi wo a omo enfama diaspora entesa me pacho secure wo mama papa wunua na mabrochirefo obi wu a we eye funeral insurance a funeral insurance. Intimate patrol contact womu unya diaspora for frame. Mamu show Facebook, YouTube, ne de diaspora for numbers and the data so no. But me patrol or TikTok, Miss Robert me a contact me so pe diaspora number me de mo. O Fred diaspora catch almost happiness campaign say because diaspora for no o sign here. Mama signing about 2 years ago no. Monko checking ye in dollars beneficial which ya pounds by the memo in dollars. Mesra o frɛ wo mo a o see a bonus campaign so that they will know so we English abrochimemu asem to wa asem to busuani a wo beje in pounds sterling not in dollars. Okay. Me kanfo eye brago catering services e dia ma me pacho o ye pato ye wedu ye engagement bia wo ye bia from ma me brago na wo me ye wunua ne nyina emfa ma Kumasi market wo pekam for ani kire ye Kumasi market pekam kwa wo se me ba bididwa abonus campaign se me mra medi organic edwa e wa hase o mo be ma wo discount kese ye pa eye KC restaurant obia wo to South London wo to South me pacho for wani kire ye KC restaurant e wo Reefs Corner baby a hoshe ye ton mattress ne what can become mattress ne mpa ye ton mattress ni nkunya ho ehye ye no eye Reefs Corner ho na me pacho wo be hu bar stop wo Reefs Corner baby ehye ye na bar stop wo bar stop no was a bar stop ne me a bus stop nechi na abehu Casey restaurant ewo ho ewia se wo bekọ no maye bayera ya che kenke o maye benku eni nkunuma benku ne tilapia eye kenke eni amekọ aye twie eni kombifu jene bibia dem sheto etaso me pacho wo bekọ no maye jollof rice papagana check o maye fried rice so mesra wo maye tuzafi o maye dabe na mekọ Thursday no mekọ no maye impusu ewurade impusu ankasa ehuhuru se tita na nhwam etime pacho se wo ye adwuma na ebia wonim se wo mpontem akọ ombe ye aduane de amaw na show fridge na wudi ne nkakra wo ye bema wo ye oba ye nyina ye aduane emanko omo ye aduane free restaurant de bre ye bi kwa aduane bi wo a minim die huoka minim die huo ye enti die huo me woda free restaurant North London ton near the abreme aha enti enye news enye nwanwa enti ebia won so no media huo na minim ye ebia won so no wonim kunuma kwan enkunuma nkwan ye wonim fufuo nkwan de obi anim yehwe gum putogum da sen koro na mu ebia uni time me pacho ofre eye Casey restaurant omo be ye e de amount me kanfo eye best deal door to door shippers opesa wo de wonioma ekọ Ghana wo ship wonioma e de kọ Ghana dia ene na enoa ne best deal door to door shippers me pacho frɛ wo mo na omo mefa wonioma emfa enko Ghana emfa ma pelito shito delta shito hwehwa me pacho frɛ pelito na je wo shito efa free pel eho aha eye snacky snacks me pacho snacky snacks and toast nenta edefro first snacky snacks wo pastry bia wo yes say na ye hear proof before and after wo ye bibi keto abi ma snacky snacks ye pastries keto abi bro na wo de ye baby shower bibia na when ya evidence e de ato ho e de amount ye Glandison roots wo Ghana Abelempe Joel Junction na so eye Glandison abrochirefo yi die mesremo abrochirefo esika se me ho nyokra enti e bia wodan bia aduru se wo bo edan ne so mesron fa wusika nkomo obi biara na obi adi emomo nkoto nchen da abasa bia fa mwesuma me pacho fre Glandison roots for ofro ma ombeba be bodan ne so with the standard a wo pe sika se munye problem omono be ko payment plan mesro Glandison for a number is 0243 690088. 0243 690088. Another number is 0277 851 489. 0277 851 489. Glandison roofs me patch of Romo. Mesramo life insurance, critical illness, income protection. Wa pese wo ye insurance. Yebe ebi anu akoti ato bar stop. Insurance be ne cover me pacho yebi. Critical illness Mr. Yebi wate. Ye insurance bi wo koda hospital la. 90 bia no here cause 90 bia no insurance for no ebetua wo ka. Oma ekrampo yarea insurance for no ebetua wo maka wan kasa won so esno funeral insurance eno na mese Fred Raspra for na wo no mo enisa wo so we de wan kasa wadwuma ene wo ba betena fie wo yere na betena fie a wo be yeden mesrew akwasi insurance akwasi mo ye insurance no maje 173,000 asese o mo ko ho no etime pa chow adwuma ebedrum rebi na adwuma wuntimi nko adwuma biom yare bi bo wa wuntimi mesrew we cannot predict it enti mesrew insurance mesrew ye bi life insurance, critical illness, income protection adwuma ni nyina ho insurance dem insurance bia mortgage insurance wo fie opese wo ye mortgage insurance content e wo edan ni mu nyina no ana wo fie ni mu nyina apese wo ye insurance a mesra wadawro ma contact me mini number no wo menchem udi e momia wo se ma abana me insurance nyame yadoma this week no ye de no ebeba e de insurance officer no beba na ye ne no aba betwetwe eye enkomo e wo so nyame yadoma echina eye redemption nawa echina ye kudia paya no mapaya adwane ya paya sra paya he bra ne beje won krata no wo so krata na kwhye wache wo se wo ba ne passport wo de call passport office ne ma ye sister be bom paye wa wonso de odi kotu me mai bra ne be pompa ni dia pa ne no mapa yin tafra pa ye echine enumre nonson papepepepe eye redemption na wa pray until something happen echina enso ye last Tuesday anambwa eye last Tuesday of a month of February enti echina de mo bi antena fie sa wo twen wo ma sa wo ma ko school a wo ma pon school a na wo dimirika emirika mo dimirika matena basem mo mra me mo mpaye bra wonam e na wo ye complain e na wo su wo se adwuma bia be ko bia na yi wadi bra enye wa wo me pa wo cho bra ne mo mpaye obu wo a ba bia wo ba aburuchire wo de ne hu kojaye e na torment wo life bra obra na wom no wa wo so wani nye oso bibie mo anyeye oye bibie anyeye e na wote ho you are sitting on your comfort zone me pacho wake up me pacho sorry brother be bompaye e benada edumire bia ye bompaye it doesn't matter so wa abrochire obi wa abrochire so he that person cannot count nothing obi wa abrochire so obobo se a wo Ghana na yedi sika free na yedi abre no wutu wo nan and obi sa wo nase anua obo wa was me ni bibia ani you may choose to believe or not me abonance campaign akwantuo mu nsema me yentimi ni mu se bibi wo ho life is so spiritual etime wo ka kire me se wonyi bibi ni a is your own cup of tea me ba cho sorry bra echina bra beje wa yaresa be bompaye ne dia paye nanu mapaye ne sra paye ne fa paye atade hye beje paye atade ne hye bra ne beje hye bra beje paye atade abra wo ware ye pe na aware no ye to se aware we anigye emamu da be ma wate sika ye wo ho ade se for better for worse and the bear hu ase kakai bear mentie wo ba nu masem bear me rather tie ne nanfofo asem abra wo ware ye no wo ba ye de pressure be si wo so ne yese wo ye me wunya aware mu anigye da aware a wutim bear mama me ene sorry o make decision e wo krom he ya abrochire he ya aware a wo ti ase anigye de anigye binim wo ye adwuma wie no udi sika akɔhye bear mama me nsem na be mate wo wonka hwe hey sister brother me pacho wone wo yire mo nsori waka bra e na wote wo minua beba e na wote wo e na wo hwe wo maame sorry ne bedia paye sorry ne be bon paye abra wo ware ye e na wo yefunu ye tumu ene yese wo aware mu anigye wunya bida aware mu anigye nye sika aware man ni enye how you are good in sex aware man enije enye communication aware man nije eye awo eba aware man nije wo betimi tena se epija nensa e de bofom se wo aware we mema wonya man nije da enye sa aware ne enije ne se bra ne metena ho no ni nkomo what the embargo to yefunu so embargo what they to yefunu so obo ho wade bia no relax mpaibo be mas me man ko bompaye enso wade ni frasole dem oba aseme ma he wo ba be ma wo be wade a wo yire mpa asore na wo be ma na apa asore no wo yire no wo ye bayifo oba ya wade frasole dem na wo ba besia na waka kire ni kuru se me dia asore de sa wo ba no bra dwanija no gane oba wo be ware be ma na mo ware wa asore de na be ma ne be ka cho se me dia asore de me mpa asore you wa wo nkon kramo wa asore ya wo nko ohun se wo fresenti he sa be ma no bompaye oba akro no bompaye because aware no it will not go anywhere. I'm telling you. So walk now sudden walk as a best name and quadia. Or no one concremo on no post debi. Na some bar mujan copy upon the wine. Mujan kobia anyway. Me pacho, bra wutie me minua bema. Minua ba me sorry wate. Efri so ware minua bema, wusi kasama ye basa, sorry bra. Utu wunan ba abrochire ena obonefo de yare ye to wo so se pam. Efri se wunya nkrata wo honto wo da. Ena wote wo. Echina eye redemption hour. The bompaye. Ebusua no me. Ebusua pambi eda yeso. Ye breki bi. Ye shia na dwononsi enonson. Ewo Elephant and Castle, South London. Me pacho fa bus. Fa train. Fa besi wo Elephant and Castle. Udru Elephant and Castle la. Busa wo bia sa wo pe Kedington underground. Underground ne wona wani mu ntente so. Ubehu off license. Me pacho fa off license dan anim ten. Immediate turn left. Hey, immediate turn left. Pacho ubehu park. Small praying ground ho. Praying ground this one na sorry hall no isie. Ya training mu Lambeth Citizens Advice Bureau. Enti me pacho. E chine numere wo ba for prayer request bra. On krata koda home office ache print it and bring it. Oba passport message a wo mode bre wo no email no print it and bring it. Adie be na wo hwehwe wo pesi wo wese unya bi wo he me pacho bra ne be bompaye. Doctors are diagnose you. Me patch of a diagnosis letter no fabra. Na ye ni nyame. Enko apam. Monday to Friday. Anopa no num. Ekopem awie anopa no nsia. Eye day break me through. Eye morning devotion ye bompa ye diapaye. Ansan ye pia bonting. Ansan ya kwadwuma. Eno de wo ma sorry ho. Wo be join ni e wo TikTok abana campaign he ya. Facebook and so no a Flames of Faith Assemblies and I will be joining Monday to a Friday anopa no num etu enopa no nsia kwasiada me pacho kwasiada ehe na ya wo kwa sorry kwasiada do akodi mutu me boa ana kwasiada do akodi ego special center me pacho utie me wo hwe me Pastor record this coming Sunday. The last Sunday. First. Sunday, 1st of March. Enti first Sunday of a month of March. And it's happened to be Flames of Faith, our Thanksgiving Sunday. Flames of Faith Assembly, kwasiada busume biano first Sunday dikan biano ye Thanksgiving service ye de radia se na ye de busume na aka ni nyina days no days hours minutes seconds ye de share rade nsase rade busume a ye wura mu na rade fa ye ko wo se fa me ye ni ya wo pe me ye wo Moja sonfo enyum ne minim to eradie famille ni awo pe famille ni awo pe me yewo moja sonfo minim nyum ne to nyum na ye me de enti Flames of Faith die busum ye begura mu bia no kwasia de dikan no Thanksgiving service. Juma na wo hwehwa kwasia de dika no be de radia se that din kan ma juma no Bible say ma wase dan doso se wo busade enti ade bibiara wo bo ho mpa ye sa abosome no ye din kan de radia se in advance radia da wase wo de yakọ wo de yaba ewrade bosome a ye wura mi ma ye ho masem ewrade mi ni nkrata Ewrade mpomidi obedie na ekọ ene de ba ewrade bosomi a mewura mu ewrade bo me ho ban build a shield of protection around me me kwa adwuma ma ewrade ma me ho masem me fa ba se ewrade ma me ho masem ma me nkonya amane enti bosomi bia no first Sunday of the month Flames of Faith Assembly, Prophet Greg Diesi was say, yes, all white. Yes, wedding kunim, pam pam, pam pam, pam pam, over Satan powers, pam pam, pam pam yesu wedding kuni mo entibu sumi biano first Sunday no all white Thanksgiving service entikosiada 1st of March yenyina ye be shefita ya ba be dewrade ase ewo mpejam ewo wo sorie mu enase mu ye de dewrade ase entikosiada me to me sadia from you vital bra sorry monso amoba asori amotiti fie mama asori no kwasiada bra sorry obo wa first Sunday na ye Thanksgiving no eno oba asori o ma asori bi pacho bra sorry enti woni ba bi sumo a me kanfo Flames of Faith Assembly Bible believing church asori a ewurade na basa ni tumi ne ngosra adwuma undiluted word of God and I will bet no me pacho and na perhaps open family church asoria ye so family united oba Flames of Faith a one way pon asoria wonko fie kwasi ada some ebe kura de na chese baby atani some ebe de baby ye pon asoria we socialize because wo bi ho kura na kwasi ada na wo ba asori no asem bi a wate telephone call bi a wanya email bi a wanya letter bi a wanya amma wa so down me pacho oba asori a asem obe free prophet Greg anomo ba no esesa nipa brabo esesa nipa shebre oba sani nipa be fa so ebe welcome wo ye nyina ye be bom ye didi Flames of Faith Assembly there ye nyina ye be bom every Sunday bia ye betena se ye didi you will love it ebusia ho kwa sorry a family church ye preaching that says the word of God in the church na ye person wo ko ho osra himem na wo be se nya busuya Flames of Faith Assembly enti this Sunday me to me inside the floor me hu uni baby sumo so abra ne betwere wudin bra ne betwere wudin se de ekonomi ha no se ne ha aye no sister bra pe baby ne fa ho kotwene o pe busua kontonchi ne kodem me ka kire pe busua kontonchi because ebe ye kakra no wa wo busua ni kura koboni punuma o mie wa wo busua ni kuromi ha ukoboni punumu a o mie eti me pacho pe adishi moja bi ne kotwene me da se kwasi ada nyame adoma mehu echina bomodin ne bra sorry Skin Pain Fine Club Birmingham Skin Pain Fine Club yenye so ye ebusua ba ko Birmingham branch upekuo ajoine now we Great Britain United Kingdom now pe ekua ye busuya ekua Skin Pain Fine Club de mu ye kikim very decent ekuo eye decently ajoine a me kanfo Flames of Faith me kanfo Skin Pain Fine Club e de amamo Skin Pain Fine Club yenye so ye ebusuya ba ko mesrawo Birmingham branch opesa wo be join ni a omo registration line ebie omo fenipa Birmingham or Birmingham or Milton Keynes or Manchester baby or Sheffield baby wo fu se eben Birmingham omo ye meeting 3 months enti baby wo fu se Birmingham a opesa wo join Skin Pain Fine Club e wo Birmingham me pacha contact me and I wo London now person will join the London Skin Pain Fine Club ha me pacha wo betimi afre me aba be join e Skin Pain Fine Club ye busuya asomdue nko a ye mpe kikikiki ye mpe nkonkonsa o feel say baby a obeko bi entokwa ba wa ema ye de ye very decent ekua lawyers ene ye patrons asofo akuku dem ene ye patron ahemfo akuku dem ene ye patrons yen Skin Pain Fan Club ne ye patron wadi e patron ti metana social media e me ye nneoma bi how ye be you wadi as a patron It is Skimpe Fine Club die. Ye na eku a Captain Smart timi de etana ne program so anopa morning show e ka ye ho asem a Angel FM e ka ye ho asem a Skimpe Fine Club enchine kanfo se omo ho de na ye kanfo ye ho pa ye very calm by ye baba bia ni a take you over ya take the lead ya take you over ya take the lead what ya say ye boa ye ho ankasa upeku a omo bo omo ho e wo krom ya Skimpe Fan Club obia from A to Z obia won kraka na ba bia bona Skimpe wo de ukọ a pepa wani suo what ya say enti o London na person be join this Skimpe Fan Club you are welcome offer me they will assess you and you offer ya yes be between registration there be Mama say wa will assess you. Ombebusa 1 or 2 questions be. Omoju 2 ma that's fine. Wa ba be join the Skimpe Fan Club. Na me pacho Birmingham for ye barbecue party. Omo barbecue no enye free. Birmingham for munisika. London na ye barbecue ye si free obi amedi bi. Ba Birmingham for ye barbecue. Ye £20 and £15. £20 per person. Me so me fra de dos na ma checking ye. I think say £15 or so. Me checking ye. Mpa chow. Wo pesa wo baby, one wo yire, one wo kunu, one wo ma. Omo ye no eye June. Me di we ni nyina beba. Omo ye barbecue party. E wo Birmingham for mubehu me live and colored. Skimpe Fan Club Blanche. Ye beba. Delegates beba. Me baby, mubehu me live on the day. Eti wo person wo barbecue ni bi e Skimpe Fan Club for barbecue land Birmingham branch no me pamocho bo no 20 me I'm not sure 100% sure mbamcho nyame yadoma Wednesday Friday Saturday me de hu mwaye beba aba bekire mu ai sweet is me baby erade nhira mo medamase nyame yadoma china obia emra asori bra ne bebo mpaye bidi apaye benuma paye erade nhira mo medamase.
Leave your family with love and dignity, not financial burden. At Diaspora Insurance, no medical checks are needed, guaranteed acceptance. Cover yourself and loved ones globally for diasporans and family back home. We offer immediate cash payout within 24 hours. Choose how you're remembered with our flexible cover, burial, repatriation, or cremation. Protect yourself and family, peace of mind guaranteed. Get your peace of mind today. Visit diasporainsurance.com.